All right. What is up, t-shirtpreneurs, print squad, t-shirt printers, aspiring t-shirt printers? How y'all doing? And to all the people who are watching the replay, I appreciate you watching. If you do not see a live chat where you can actually chat, you are watching a replay. I've been seeing a lot of people on the replay leaving comments that they want to come on and stuff like that. But during the replay, it's just kind of like a regular video. So right now it is live, but if you are watching and you do not have the live chat where you can actually text, type something in, then you're watching the replay. But I appreciate you watching, even if it is after the fact. But um, I'm waiting on a few people to jump on here, and we're gonna see what everybody got going on. So let me see. So hopefully people be on here shortly. We got a couple of people on there. What's up? What's up? Identify yourselves. Identify yourselves. Let me see y'all ID. Let me see. Just kind of checking out a couple of things real quick. What's up, CK? How you doing? What's up, Diane? How you doing? Yeah, I was just working on a couple of things, but I kind of stopped what I was doing so I can go ahead and do this thing. I just got a couple of shirts to fold up and a design to do for some buttons. What's up, Sonya? How you doing? So where y'all located? Shout out where y'all located. What's up, Rye? I am straight out of Louisiana, repping Louisiana on the border of Texas. Um, I don't know. It's been like a gloomy looking day outside today, but it has not rained, so that has been good. It's just been like cloudy pretty much the whole day. What's up, G and D from Mississippi, Sonya from Alabama? All right, all right. I appreciate you jumping on here, Sonya, and welcome here to one of my live streams for the first time. We got Baltimore in the house, H Town. Yep, I'm not far from H Town. Uplift. Yep, I am like 3 hours from Houston. What's up, BK? How you doing? From California, straight out of California. We got Rye from Northern California. I'm not exactly sure what part you're from, but yeah. All right. So as y'all see, the title is I'm starting a new T-shirt business. So today on Monday after 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, we do the conversation. We do the weekly conversation where we talk about different things. Okay. So some of the topics that we have had was this thing will change. This could be a game changer for my business. I just kind of try to come on here and motivate y'all to think about different things. What's up, Our Children Matter? Just trying to get you to think about your business and different things like that, and just trying to get everything that we need to start the business if you have not already started it. What's up, Jewel? How you doing? CB, how you doing? And if you have started your business and it's not going the way that you want to, just trying to get you a good kickstart, some ideas and some different things that may help your business. So if you are a member and you got a working camera and a working mic, I don't mind if you come on. If you go over to Sam Young, I don't know what the deal is with you, but you can come back when you get everything ready. If you can't get everything ready, then don't come back, because you're just sitting down there. When you get everything ready, come back. You're welcome to come back, but you got to get everything ready first. Okay, so if you are a member, you can go over to the community tab on my page if you want to come on. If you are not a channel member, let me know, and I can either email or on social media give you, somehow give you the link so that you can join if you would like to join. But you have to have a working camera and a working mic. If you do not have a working camera and a working mic, you can try to get one, because I plan to keep doing this every week. So what's up, Michi, Barb, John, and Cassie and Jocelyn. How you doing? Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right, we have right here. Sonia says, I just started my t-shirt business. All right, so basically, what I'm talking about today, if I had to do everything all over starting my business, what would I do? What's up, Brad? Cool kids, how you doing? Okay, so recently, those of y'all that's been keeping up with me, y'all know that I have recently moved into a new shop. I have been in the other shop for like about 12 years, something like that. So I am on like my 13th year doing t-shirts. So, well, actually, I wasn't in the shop the whole time, but you know, I've been doing t-shirts that long. So I've been in this shop. I got in there around March, somewhere around March, something like that. So when I moved from my first shop over to this shop, my business had really grown, and I had outgrown the other building that I was in. And right now, I pretty much have, I mean, it's a couple of pieces of equipment I would like to get, but I pretty much have everything that I want as far as my t-shirt business right now. But when I was in the other shop, when I first got in that shop, I started out with nothing but a heat press and a vinyl cutter. And it was a 15 by 15 heat press and a 15 by 15 and a 15-inch vinyl cutter. So in the last video, I did kind of show a little bit of my equipment, and I do have a video on my channel that shows all of this. It's called How I Started My T-Shirt Business. So to start out, you do not have to get a whole bunch of equipment. You can get the minimum so that you can just get started, and as you grow, you can add to your business. And you know, okay, when you first start out, you can make your choice if you want. Let me see. I'm not sure what link you're talking about, because it's not a link in this description, but I just had somebody that was on here. Like if you are a channel member, you can come on. And if you are not a channel member, then you need to give me a way to contact you so that I can send the link to you so that you can come on. So, but it's not a link below the video. And I stopped doing that because we kept getting a bunch of weirdos that was just coming on here. So, as long as, as long as you have a working camera and a working mic, I can bring you on. If you do not have a working mic and camera, I'm not going to bring you on, because I've had some weirdos on here, and I don't want nothing inappropriate popping up on my channel. So that's what I'm trying to avoid by being able to see whoever it is. What's up, Idrews? KJH, you can either give me your email, or I can try to add you on Instagram. Seeing the link on Instagram. Let me see if I can log in to my Instagram, so that I can, that may be an easier way. Go on there. All right, so KJH, let me find you on here first. Okay, I see you right there. All right, if you check your Instagram, KJH, you will have the link. You'll have the link and you can come on. All right, so basically, what I was just talking about was, okay, I'm just trying to answer questions and stuff too. Rye says that's the trolls. Yep, it's plenty of trolls, and we don't want the trolls on here. What's up, craftable things? Patrice, how you doing? I just hurt my knee. Doggone it. What's up, big boy? How you doing? All right. So yeah, so if you do want to come on, if you're on Instagram and you let me know your Instagram, I can actually give you the link right there. If you are a channel member, you can go right to the community tab and come on. Sorry, I had my home alone thing going and didn't expect to be on camera. Hey, yeah, you got to come on camera, because I don't know if, it's got to be appropriate stuff when you come on here. What's up, Shay? How you doing? But Yeah, so basically, if you have questions about starting a t-shirt business, I can try to help you, know what you need to do. I do have a lot of videos posted, but I was kind of trying to tell the story of, how I kind of started out. Jocelyn says, subscribe, like, comment. I appreciate that. But yeah, so basically, when I started out, I had just the 15 by 15 heat press, 15 by 15 vinyl cutter. So now it's a whole lot easier because the 15 by 15 cutter that I had was an expensive cutter. It's the rolling. I still got it. It actually still works after all these years. That's the thing about buying quality equipment too. You don't want to start out with the cheapest of the cheap unless that's all that you can do, and you want to grow up if you can. What's up, makeup queen? How you doing? Sorry that I missed you. um Raphael says, besides the ability with t-shirts, you're a very successful entrepreneur. What's the secret to keep the customers growing every time? I feel like word of mouth, like once your business is out and established, word of mouth, because if you are doing good business, people are going to spread the word and you're going to continue to get new customers. You're going to continue to have repeat customers. But if you're not doing your customers right, that word is going to spread too. So you want to make sure that you want to make sure that you treat your customers right. All right, let me try to get you on here. Let me search for you right quick. All right, I see you on here. But yeah, that's basically the way that you keep your customers. I mean, I don't do nothing special. I treat people the way that I want to be treated. You know, I'm trying to see how I send you a message. I'm not that good with Instagram. Maybe I should have just said emails. I don't even know. All right. Okay. Okay. Now I can message you. Let me give me a drink of water, y'all. I was just cold, so I turned the air down. It's getting a little bit hot. So that's what just happened to me. Sonia says, that's what I have, a 15 by 15 heat press. Still just learning about vinyl and temperature. Yep, every different vinyl that you use, it's gonna come with the instructions and everything. Like what I used to do back when I first started, I had a little bulletin board. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like I got a little itch in my throat, so I have to drink water. I done got a little hot. Let me turn the air back up, y'all. Give me just a sec. I'll be right back. I should not have turned the air down. All right. There we go. All right. The air is back on. Now I should be able to breathe. Yeah, but pretty much every the different things that you use, whether it's vinyl, transfer paper, whatever you're using, it comes with instructions usually. But I had made me a little bulletin board with the notes of how to use everything. But now, Styles got a whole list of everything. I got it in there on my wall. Y'all probably saw it in some of my videos when I'm using my cutter. But yeah. Love to see you growing. Fair and honest. Always that sense. Yep, you have to always be fair and honest with your customers. If and I promise you, if you treat your customers right, they will come back. All right. I usually like kind of talk about some stuff, but a lot of people been asking questions and I've been getting distracted answering the questions. Okay. Right here, Big Boy says, T-shirt chick, I was wondering if you would come to my show. Sure, Big Boy. Let me know my email. Let me see if I can get you here on Instagram and I can send you my email. Let me see. And I'll send you my email. Let me see. and you can contact me through there. All right. So it'll be over there. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure I did not miss any questions. Make sure I didn't miss any comments. I'm going back. Sophie, you gotta let me see. Do you have an Instagram or what's your email? Okay, I don't think I see that on here. I don't know. All right, I got somebody coming on to join. All right. Give me the thumbs up whenever you're ready. All right. All right, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so here's my question because I've been wrestling with this for like 2 weeks. I have this cheap heat press that's like 11 and a half by like 14. I haven't like advertised my business to anybody yet because I don't feel comfortable working with it because it like wiggles like this and it's just really hit and miss. So should I get like a 15 by 15 and then like advertise my business or just work with this and let the business pay for one? What do you think?
I would say since you already have a press, I would try to use that one. But
Okay.
at the same time, if you can afford to get another one, I would say go ahead and do it because it'll pay for itself thousands of times over if you continue with the business. But like as far as the press that you have, it's a smaller press, but you can press some bigger, you can press bigger than that, especially if you're using vinyl. Because I have a video out there kind of shows, how you do it. You just press part of it and then you kind of move it over. You have to be careful as you're doing it, make sure everything is ready before you drop that press on it. But
Yeah.
I would say start with what you have now. But if you have the money to get another press, that's just gonna make your job easier. Because
Yeah.
sometimes when we first start out, 'cause I know when I first started out, especially with the screen printing, I was doing a lot of stuff bootleg, and I was like, I didn't have a good exposure unit, and I was when I first started out, I had the work light. It took me sometimes 3 or 4 tries to get the screen right, and I found out once I got a better exposure unit, things went a lot smoother.
Yes. I actually just bought one today over there. I don't know if you see
Okay.
it. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be working with that too. But yeah, my heat press is like the worst piece of equipment I have in here. I've replaced everything else except this. But I know my first batch of orders, like the first few will be smaller ones and they'll be vinyl. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
kind of worried about it.
Yeah, and then that's the thing too. You have screen printing equipment already, so if you start getting the bigger orders, you can screen print them. So the if you're doing, most people would screen print if they get like 12 shirts, but sometimes it depending on that design, I might screen print it if it's less than 12 shirts,
Yeah.
or if it's a business customer, because I always want to give them the best quality that I can. But with us the smaller press, and you would have like the smaller orders that you screen print, so you wouldn't have to deal with it as much,
Yeah.
so it kind of, it's kind of up to you. If you can afford to get a better press, I would say go for it.
Okay. And then like
Oh,
another thing I was thinking about, I'm also going to be using it to cure shirts, after I do this. So I got my flash dryer. I do have a heat gun, but I want to use it for that. Now my platinum's 15 by 15. And I was thinking is that, being smaller gonna affect its ability to cure things, or should I get a bigger one? Like, does that matter?
with it being smaller, depending on how big you're printing. Like if the design of your shirt, if it's like a name going across the front, that'll probably be perfect.
Okay.
But if it's like a bigger design, then you probably would need something bigger. And you just want to make sure that it's heating evenly all the way across, so that you won't have places that wash out. I actually, and I don't I bought a shirt for my son, like it was a shirt when I bought his school clothes, and I washed it, and the design is starting to wash out in places, so it was not cured properly.
Yeah.
So So I should have brought it with me. I have to try to remember it tomorrow. Well, whenever I do another live, I guess. But that's the thing with with curing it with the heat press. You just want to make sure, even if you have to press it a few times, it'll take longer if you got the smaller press when you're having to press it more than one time. But you can do the same job with that smaller press. It just like I was saying, how I was doing things the bootleg way, it just go a lot smoother when you got better equipment, or the best equipment that you can get, the faster you can get things done.
That's definitely the goal. All right. Well, that's all I have. Thanks, Sin.
All right. Well, thank you for jumping on here. I appreciate it. All right. All right. Let me see. What else do I have? Um, Trying to make sure. John says the temperature would not be right on that press. That she says she have a heat gun, so she can always check that. Sometimes you got to turn it up a little bit higher in order for it to get it. But what I recommend, I do have a video on showing how to cure, to cure with a heat press. So there's something, maybe a video to look at for future reference. Styles has great support documentation. I have their temp pressing chart also as a reference. Yep. And if you have one of the Styles presses, one of their, like the one that I have is the IQ, the ones with IQ at the end of the name. You can actually program whatever you want to use in there. Like it's got all the stall stuff already programmed in there, but like with sublimation, stalls as far as I know right now does not offer anything sublimation. So you can actually program that in there. That way you don't have to set it every time. You just go to, select that as you're printing sublimation, and it'll put everything right for you. Let me see. What's up, Brave Fit? Old school Dave said, I hate double pressing like that. It's totally terrible. Hey, if that's how you have to start out, old school Dave, you might have to start out like that. Because when I first started out, I didn't have the best equipment. That's how I learned to get to where I'm at now. And I feel like if I would have started out with the best equipment in the beginning, I wouldn't know as much as I know now. So I went through all the problems so that I can be able to help y'all better. I went through, okay, trying to use equipment that was not really up to the standards. And I learned doing it that way. And now when I have a problem, I find out quickly how to solve it because all the issues I had when I was first started out. Cool Kid says, I just got DTF and don't know how to use it. Everything came in Chinese. Whoa, I can't tell you nothing about DTF. Maybe you can contact the supplier possibly, or if you have, I'm not sure if they have canceled all the trade shows, but if you could go to one of the trade shows that might have that brand, that company is going to, you could probably get some information. But the best thing to do is going to be to contact that company because I cannot give you not a clue at all with that, with the DTF. What's up? Refuse to lose. Me creatively says, I miss your big news. What news you miss? You welcome. You welcome. I appreciate you jumping on here. What's up, Pastor Jose? Old School Day says, agreed, I'm still double pressing, just hate it with the passion. I'm really good at messing up a pair. Hey, you gotta take your time. Sometimes, Old School Dave, like, I still mess up. Like, if y'all was on that live stream the other day, I was printing some shirts with a pocket on them, and I actually printed on the pocket. So let me turn this sign off because I'm closed. So I actually messed up that shirt, and just luckily I had some in. I try to keep a few extra shirts when I'm printing, and that's like a regular order. So I order a few here and there just to try to keep some extra shirts. And like one of the ways that you can tell when you need to upgrade your equipment, like say that you have been doing vinyl for a while. If you're starting to get bigger orders, you know that you need to be able to print faster. So you can either try some transfers, which is going to increase your the wait time for you to be able to do your shirts. Okay, say that somebody come in on a Monday and order some shirts. That company that you order the transfers from may ship them out the next day, or it may take them a couple of days to ship them out. And then it depends on how far you are from it. So, you got to kind of take all that into consideration whenever you're taking the orders and making sure that you're going to be able to get it to the people on time. What software and printer you got, cool kids? What software you got, cool kids? Inquiring minds want to know. John says, hope you're doing well, saying tuning in and out from my garden, not behind the press for once. Hey, it's always good to get a break when you can. It's always good to get a break. I just had a order that came in. It wasn't like a big order, but it was for some buttons, and they kind of need them for tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to stay and do them, because by the time they came, it was like already after 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those buttons done. I actually was working on the design earlier, so once I get that design done, I can get it, get that ready for. If anybody else got any questions about starting a t-shirt business, y'all can let me know. If anybody else want to come on, let me know. KJH, I'm waiting on you. I sent you that link. You scared to come on now? Let me see. All right, so the new people that's just getting on here, where y'all located? Let me see. How far do the t-shirt chick live stream reach? What's ink will look good? Let me see. What ink will look close to gold glossy HTV? You could get a metallic ink. You could, if you want like a glitter ink, you could do something like that. Now, ink and vinyl is kind of two different things, so it may not look exactly like it. Now, Stalls have like some matte type vinyl that you can use, that that looks more like screen printing, but they also have like a gloss that you can put over your ink. It's like a clear ink that you would print over your regular ink to make it more shiny. And also, depending on how you're printing, um like whenever you're screen printing, and if you're curing it with your heat press, if you use a Teflon cover, it's gonna make it more glossy than if you use parchment paper. So I don't know, hopefully that helps. If it don't, let me know. All right, we got, let me see where everybody located. What's up, Darlene from Hickory, North Carolina? We got Williamton, North Carolina. So North Carolina is definitely in the house. What new t-shirt business you starting? I'm not starting a new t-shirt business. I think you're getting the wrong idea, Valdez. Like this, the Mondays we do conversations. So Monday is, I just started a new business. Really, my business is custom printed, but I'm not starting a new t-shirt business. I'm on here. We do discussions on Mondays. That's what the titles. The titles are going to be what the discussion is about. So we got Say How You Feel in Nashville, way of Los Angeles, California. All right. Chicago, Illinois. We got Nicaragua. All right, Pastor Jose. I appreciate you joining us way from Central America. Darlene says Charlotte is our sister city. We got Kissimmee, Florida. We got Detroit. We got Eastern North Carolina. And we got Shay Shay all the way from Cali, California, IA. We got Shay Shay. We got John from San Antonio. And all right, we have I Do's Customs from New Orleans, but stationed in Virginia. I was about to say, what is VA? Virginia. All right, dudes. A fellow Louisianian. I can't even say it. Louisianian. Let me see. All right, we got Sharon Brown from North Carolina. We got Rock, aka Jewel, from Richmond, Virginia. Old School Dave, Austin, Lakeisha, New York. The Canem, yeah, I do have that one. That's the one I have. Raphael says, all the way from Brazil. I appreciate you joining from Brazil. And Tundra Williams says, hey, I'm just starting out from San Antonio. All right, so everybody, we all got to start somewhere. So if you need any help or have any questions, you can post them. You can even come on and ask your question or join the discussion. I appreciate you joining us. Linda says South Carolina. Let me see. We got Beard Box from Cali, Bay Area. VJ from Nashville. And we got Craftable Things from South Florida. Wichita, Kansas. That's Roblox Master. All right. Let me see if I miss. What's up, Patricia? How you doing? We got Linda from South Carolina. Let me see. I try to make sure I didn't miss anything. Tundra says I do designs and now I'm branching out to do my own vinyl sublimation and more. I am ready to learn. All right, all right. Hey, the t-shirt business is a steady. You're always learning, even when you think you know it. You still learning. I've been asked to do kids jerseys, which run about 8 to 9 each. What would you charge to add a name and number with sublimation printing on it? I can't. I mean, I can tell you what I would charge, but that don't mean that that's the right price for you because like with my big heat press, I can actually press two at a time. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe more, depending on how many people it is. Like go with the pricing. I don't really like to like give people pricing because it depends on where you're located for it. And then if you supply the jersey or if the customer supply the jersey, some people charge extra if people bring their own stuff because if you have to replace it. I mean, it's a lot of things that goes into that. But I would say depending on how many prints, like you have to come up with a basic price. Like I really don't know. I don't know how much those you said the jerseys run about $8 or $9 each. Okay. So you could some people add extra for the jerseys, like if they're $8 or $9, some people round up, some people double the price. I mean, it's a whole bunch of different things with the pricing, and I don't really like to tell you to do specific pricing. I do have a pricing sheet in my forms that I sell on my website, but when you doing that, I can't just tell you to just go specifically by my prices because like if I'm on here and I say, okay, this is how much I charge for somebody somewhere else, their prices might be different. So what I would recommend is figuring out how much it's going to cost you to make everything, and then have that price, like write that price down, and then figure out how much you want to make off of it. And to me, that's the best way to come up with the pricing. And you can check with some of the companies that do the same thing around you and see what they charge for something similar to that. And I don't want to tell you you should charge this because without me seeing exactly what you have right there in front of you and knowing the process and everything that, how much work it's going to be, I can't honestly give you an exact price. What's up, Pam? How you doing? Pam says she in Virginia, and Darlene says, okay, thank you. But yeah, that's hopefully was some tips that could help you with that. Let me see if I missed anybody. Thanks for the super sticker, Sandra. I appreciate it. You welcome, Rosalina. I'm sorry, Rosina. Hopefully I pronounced that right, Rosina. I appreciate you watching. Let me see. Okay, have you tried to sublimate on clear HTV? No, I have not tried. I have seen the videos, but I'm just like, I don't know, like some stuff I be seeing, I don't really get into. Like I don't even know how to explain it. I'm more into like, okay, like it's a lot of gimmicks and stuff that come out, and I don't really be into that. Like if I wanted to print on the vinyl, I would have to get me a what do you call those printers? The printers that print on that like the regular vinyl. I would get one of those, and a solvent printer. I couldn't think of what it was. I would get a solvent printer, That way I'm not kind of experimenting, because I don't want, like, I don't do a lot of stuff that's just like experimenting and just to be doing it. Like all the stuff that I print, I'm either doing it for somebody in my family, somebody I know, or it's for a customer. So I'm not really, I don't do like a lot of printing where it's like, okay, I just want to see how this was going to turn out, or okay, this is going to be a sample, I'm just going to put it up in my shop. I don't do that type of printing. I don't know. I have never really been that way. Everything that I'm printing is something that I'm making some money off of, or somebody's gonna wear it. I don't like to just be doing stuff like those shirts. When I did those samples of the screen printed transfers, my mom have those shirts. She wear those shirts. CK says I never take a customer's apparel. Increase in case it goes wrong. If you use your own stock, it's covered and replaceable, but the stock then add to your yep. And that's one thing, some companies charge extra for stuff like that, because if something do happen and it's an expensive piece of okay, like I just did an order and those shirts are like almost $30. The shirts are almost $30, but I know where to order them from. So when I order them, I order a couple of extra ones. But when I print on the shirts, if I mess it up, I'm losing $30. Really more than $30. $30 plus the price that I add on to it. So you get yourself in situations sometimes when you're using or when you're printing on things that your customer brought. Sandra says, hello everyone, I'm new to crafting. Let me see. And Darlene says the jerseys are reversible. Hey, when you print on those reversible jerseys, if you're printing on both sides, you have to charge for that also, Darlene. Make sure that you charge for that. When you're printing reversible jerseys, that's like printing two separate jerseys. And actually you have to make sure that you put a protection inside of it to make sure that it don't stick together if you're heat pressing it. If you're screen printing it, it's things you have to do like that too, to make sure that the ink don't go all the way through, especially if it's mesh. Patricia says, I wanted to learn more about sublimation. I have a few sublimation videos on here. I just made a sublimation tumbler. I have not really, that was my first tumbler that I did over the weekend. But it's a lot of people on here that do sublimation, like a lot of sublimation. You got Gina Gill, she's not on here right now, but she do a lot of sublimation. You got Craftable Things. It may be some other people that's on here that do it, that's doing videos, but it's quite a few people that do the sublimation on here. All right, let me go down. Patricia says, since I can't get to do my artwork, I'm going to reach out to a graphic designer. Do you have anyone you can recommend? Like, what type of artwork do you need? It's companies that you can send the artwork to. It's people on Etsy. It's people that will vector it for you. Or do you need something created? I don't know somebody that can like just create a design without them knowing what it is, but I have sent like bad artwork to different companies and let them vectorize it. Sandra says, you're welcome. Love to support small owned businesses trying to start my own now. Hey, now is the time. Now is the time to start a business. Now is the time to start a business. Jocelyn says the Virginians are here. All right, let me go down. How did that thin jacket you embroidered turn out? Did I post the pictures? I thought I posted the pictures on Instagram. Let me look on my Instagram. I think I did. If you're talking about that black one, I don't even know how to go to my Instagram page. I'm over here. I got it over here on the screen. Let me see. Oh no, I did not post it. I'll post it. I'll post the picture when I get off here. Actually, I know why I didn't post the picture, because I was trying to post like the little video and everything with it, but it came out good. It came out good. I have to post it on Instagram when I get off of here if I can. I was trying to post the little video part and the picture, so that was what kind of gave me some problems. What's up, sweet drops? How you doing? Say how you feel. Says sublimation is fun. And Jules says, Jocelyn, we got to catch up. Pam says, look, let me look. I didn't put it on there yet. I'll put it on there when I get off of here. All right. So if anybody else got any comments, questions, because we got about 15 minutes left on this live stream. If anybody else want to come on and talk about their business or some of their experiences starting a new business, let me know. And by me moving to this shop and not telling anybody, y'all, I I just sold like a whole bunch of vinyl today, y'all. Like the vinyl sales have been kind of slow, but everything else had picked up. But I sold a lot of vinyl today. Um, all right, right here it says any quick tips on screen printing, then using foil. Need to learn that next. I have never used foil before. I actually have some foil. I can't even talk. Foil vinyl that Stahl sent me that I have not done anything with yet. But as far as using the foil, what I saw at the ISS shows when they print with the ink, the the foil kind of sticks to it, and I'm not sure if they was using a special ink or what. So I can't really give you a whole bunch of info on that, but it wasn't hard. All they did was like let it cool off. They print it and then they press it with the foil as soon as it come off the dryer or whatever, and let it cool, and then they peeled it off. I would like to know how I would like to know, can I send you some shirts and other items that I have created? Sure, Sandra. My address is on my YouTube page. If you go to about on my YouTube page, it's, let me see, I can kind of show it to you. Um let me go on here to my YouTube page and I can show it to you. Share screen. Let me see. Share screen too. Allow. All right, so right here, this is my YouTube page. If you go right over here to about and you click on about, right there, my info right there. So you'll be able to go, just go to my about section and my info is there. My contact info is there. Um Valdez says you can have sublimation. I'm investing in a printer cutter and an embroidery machine. Let me close that email so it won't make no more noise. All right. Uplift says, how do you manage all the different types of shirt by yourself? I'm having a hard time balancing my time. Like, I'm not sure exactly what you mean by the different types of shirts. You're talking about like screen printing and doing all the different types of printing. If you're talking about that, I mean, when I get a big order, I just screen print it. When somebody wants some embroidery, I just embroider on it. When I need help, I just get help. Right now I'm getting family to help me when I need help. My oldest son, if he's off work, he can help. So that's pretty much what it is. Or am I going live next Monday? Yes, I do plan to every Monday from here on out, unless for whatever reason I can't, or if God tell me to stop doing it, then I'm gonna do what He say. It seems like no matter how I register my art, the print comes out far to one side. What are you doing? Like you screen printing braid fit, and what type of screen printing press do you have? Because it's ways to do it. I used to register screens with a like that Ryonet silver press that did not have any registration. So you can, it's ways that you can register it. But if you let me know a little bit more info, maybe I can help you. All right, let me see. Trying to find. All right, Sandra. Uplift says I answer correct. CK says t-shirt ruler will help braid fit figure out the rule, the 4-finger rule. I think they was trying to register multiple colors is the way I was getting it. Oh, you said it. Yeah, that I read it wrong. My bad. I read it wrong. It seems like no matter how I register, the print comes out 2-4 to one side. Another thing you need to do, Brave Fit, make sure that the shirts that you have are not seconds. Like the second shirts or the shirts that is something wrong with them. They didn't make it through. So sometimes when you have seconds, one of the sleeves might be longer than other. It's not gonna be a perfect way to print on those shirts because it's something wrong with the shirts. Hopefully that's not what the case is, but yeah, that's why, like, from the day I started, I was using my T squared tool to center them. Like, I see people using their hands and different things like that, but like if you take my shirts that I print, you can put them on top of each other and they gonna be pretty close to perfectly lined up. But when you get to like using your hands and different things like that, I don't feel like that's reliable because we humans, and sometimes you might have your hand with all your fingers together. Sometimes they may be a little further apart, and stuff like that. So it's just hard to do it that way and get it consistent. I mean, you can do it that way and do it real fast and real quick, but if you go back and you look at your shirts and compare your shirts to each other, are they gonna all be in the same place? Probably not. But that's something I've been doing from day one. Let me see. All right. What's up, Josie? We got Josephine, the best uni. Y'all make sure y'all follow her channel. She one of the most creative people here on YouTube. She'll come up with something that you ain't never heard of, and just put what she gonna do in the title, and it'll be like, what is she doing? She really doing that? And you'll go on her video, and she really doing that. She be coming up with some creative things. Darlene, that's something that I could offer. I mean, I have not been doing it, as far as like shipping and stuff like that, because I would have to like ship the screen. I'm gonna have to get some extra screens in here so that I can have just for that, because I wouldn't want to just like send you one of my used screens. I want to have new screens to send to people who would want that service, because when you shipping stuff like the screens, because of how you can't like fold it up and make it smaller, the shipping is gonna be a little more than just shipping a t-shirt. So I have to get all that together. If people is interested, y'all contact me and let me know, or leave it below this video. Leave a comment below this video if there's something y'all interested in, and I will order some screens this week and be prepared to, as soon as they come in, to do stuff like that. Let me see. Old School Dave says, I'm real good at threading shirts crooked. Hey, that threading shirt, sometimes if y'all be watching me print, sometimes I'll pull that shirt on there and then it's not right. So I got to pull it off and put it back on there. You got to just make sure it's right. But once you get in your groove, usually it goes smooth and you can load them on there correctly. Like the way that I do it, when I load them on there, I use my hands beneath it to see if it's lined up correctly. You can like feel against the seam and stuff like that, and make sure you have a center line on it. But that's like with screen printing, it's a little easier to line the shirts up because because of how the platen is. But like, and then like when you pull that shirt, it's just not gonna be right if it's not lined up. You'll be able to tell if if you're paying attention to it. Let me see. I have a custom design and would come out cheaper screen printing them because I need different colors. Now, if you are screen printing, okay, if you doing one color, but it's gonna be several different colors for one design, that that would be something good. But the thing is, you're gonna have to clean out that screen every time that you want to do a different color. So that's the thing with that. Or if you're doing a design with multiple colors, you're going to have one screen for each of the colors that you're doing. All right. Cassie says, I'm having trouble. I don't know what shirts or brand I should order for sub and vinyl. Now, any brand can work with vinyl, any type of shirts. Like it can be 100% polyester. It can be poly cotton mix. And different companies do have vinyls that are specifically for, like, if you're going to be printing onto polyester or like different materials, like with Stahl's got a lot of different types of vinyl, depending on what you're going to be printing on, things that work best with certain materials and stuff like that. Um, if you if you are printing polyester, I mean, if you are sublimating, you're going to want to print 100% polyester shirts, or as close to 100% as you can to get the best result. Because when you print, you want it to be bright on there. So more polyester you can have on your shirt, the better. Let me see. Josephine says, "Hi, love. You are amazing as well. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. I appreciate you." And there's a lot of people on here. Like, a lot of times, I'm watching y'all videos or listening to y'all videos as I'm working. So I don't come in a lot unless it's a question I got, or if it's something and I'm like, "Oh, that is so nice." I'll come in. But I do be watching a lot of people videos. I know I've been watching Eve from the baby's booty videos for a long time, but I never come in it. So she just jumped on here the other day, and I was surprised that she jumped on one of my videos, because I have been watching her videos a lot. But yeah, I be trying to support everybody. It's a lot of people videos I be watching, and I be hearing subliminal messages on some of the videos, but I don't even know. I watch and I hit the thumbs up on everybody video. I just don't always comment. All right, big boy. I just got your email. What's up, Customs Journey? And I don't be knowing how people feel like I don't like them or something, but it ain't nobody that I don't like. I love everybody. Sometimes I stop dealing with people because I don't want to be around whatever uh, energy they bringing. So let me see. Bravefit says, yes, I'm screen printing. It's an off-brand press from China, from eBay. Now, sometimes with those presses, that's a lot of trouble. I did a class with one of those, and I could not get the press to line up the way that I needed it. I couldn't get it to be as flat as I needed. It was just a bunch of issues with that press. I don't recommend those presses. If you're gonna get anything, I would say get something from Nevertheless Screen Printing if you're trying to go like the cheaper route, or just go ahead and get something from Ryonet, like the beginner type equipment. And actually, Vastex has a beginner press that they have, like a one color screen printing press that I think is just now coming out. But it is a little bit pricey, but I know for a fact that's gonna be a good press, because I had a Vastec for several years before I got the one that I have now, and that's a good press. CK says t-shirt ruler will help braid fit, or 4 finger rule. Yeah, like the 4 fingers down or 3 inches from the collar. You have to kind of check with your fingers, because some people got some fat fingers. Like, people with fat fingers, you don't call them fingers, you call them fingers. Like my young son got some fat fingers and some fat toes. Let me see. Okay, Darlene said it's a one color design. And Pam says, oh no, the eBay press, is it blue? Hey, Pam got a warrant out for that thing, arrest. Let me see. Jocelyn says, hit the thumbs up. And Pam said, oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Somebody said, do I offer puff prints? No, I do not, D, but they do have a puff additive that I can put into my ink and, make it puff or whatever. I just don't offer it. If I have a customer that requests it, I'll get it. But I don't know. I don't really, I'm just kind of a basic person. I don't do a lot of the extra stuff unless people are asking for it. Because for one, if you get that extra stuff and it's something that you don't like, because I did glitter before. Like the glitter, I only use the shimmer inks now, but somebody requested glitter ink and I bought some glitter ink and I had some problems with it. I even had to buy special screens to be able to use it. And I haven't used it since then. Those screens back there, pretty much brand new, because I bought 2 or 3 of them just in case the first screen didn't come out right. And, I had a hard time printing that order. The customer liked it, liked the result, but I'll never print glitter again. Patrice says, we love you, Sin. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love everybody. Everybody. You know, I like it's crazy. Barb says, Cassie, sublimation needs at least 65 polyester. Polyester vinyl can be pressed on cotton or polyester. It's crazy, y'all. Like I have friends that I've had since I was little. I'm done with them. Like I'm more about I don't know. Like I don't be for foolishness and stuff like that. And it's not hard for me to be by myself because I entertain myself. I enjoy spending time with God and myself. That's what I do in my free time. I'm not really a person that go out a lot, or when I'm going out with my kids usually and doing kid stuff because I don't you know old school days says sausage fingers. You gotta say fingers. Old school days, sausage fingers. That sound real country, don't it? Jay, Ja says, is that Ja Chris says, once I went to Hotronix Fusion Press and product quality increased. Yeah, it's a lot of good heat presses out there. Hotronix is a really good heat press company, but it's a lot of good companies. Hicks is another good company. As long as everything come in right when you order from them, and they got Geo Night. I mean, it's a lot of different companies that offer good, like the high quality heat presses. I got a Heat Press Nation heat press, and that's my favorite press right now. That's the one that I mostly use. Let me see. Old School Dave says Styles has a new puff vinyl, I think. All right, but if anybody else got any questions or comments, y'all go ahead with it because I'm about to get off of here. My hour is up in about 30 seconds. So if anybody else got a comment or whatever. Hubby just asked if I was ready to order my. Hey, go ahead then, Jewel. Go ahead then. Uplift says what brand? I don't even know how to say it. Mog. It's a mog. I think it's a mog. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I think it's from Italy. Or where is that? Where is it from? I don't even remember the country that it's from, but I know wherever it's made, they speak Spanish there because I'm sorry, Ja Chris. I'm sorry. I come on after around 5 o'clock, and see, I got a couple of things I gotta do before I go home, and it's a school night, so I gotta go get my son and take him home. A BK says thanks, Sin. Great press. I think it's MOGK. I think it's MOGK or MOGH. MOGK. What's up, Rhonda? How you doing? Appreciate you jumping on here, but I appreciate y'all joining me. If y'all have any topics that y'all would like to talk about, hopefully I didn't even get to go through everything I wanted to go through with talking about starting a new business. I didn't get to go through everything because a lot of people had questions and stuff. But Ja Chris says I will fix my schedule. And Pam says, have a good evening. See you Monday. Machine will be here on Friday. All right. I got you. Sandra says, I order my heat press F2C from Amazon. It works great. Have no complaints. Yep, whatever press you get, as long as it works for you, that's all good. I know when I got into the business, I got the best heat press that was the lowest price. That was by a big company. So I had the Hicks. It didn't have a timer on it. It had like you had to turn the knob. It didn't have like an electronic time or nothing. Or you had to turn the knob and put it like an oven, put it on whatever temperature it was on, and it would be on that when you turn it on the next time. But it still works. So my goal was to get something that was gonna last the whole business, or if I decided to quit the business, I could sell it and get a reasonable amount for it. Thank you, Brave Fit. What's up, Mimi? But I appreciate y'all. And I may be doing a live stream. I may go live tomorrow. I got a order. It's not a big order, but it's some basketball warmers. I may go live while I'm printing those tomorrow. And I got a little bit of embroidery to do tomorrow. I don't know if I'll go live doing that. I don't know. I might, but I'll probably go live again tomorrow. But I appreciate y'all. Shay says have a good night, and speaking to some of the other members on here. But I appreciate y'all. And hopefully I'll see y'all in another video, maybe. And until then, y'all be blessed.